I wonder if you could speak about food and how we can think about that in terms of cancer prevention and treatment.
Yeah. Well, so there's a whole field of research that was developed in the 1970s by a researcher named Dr. Michael Sporn from the National Cancer Institute, looking at the opportunity of intercepting cancer before it becomes a clinical problem. This whole idea of cancer prevention. Originally, it was looking at chemicals that could prevent cancer from starting at its early stages. Then it became angioprevention, which is, can we interfere with angiogenesis so the cancers actually can't grow a blood supply as a way of controlling it? And now we know that there's plenty of foods that have been studied that actually have been shown to be associated with the reduced risk of cancer, whether it's green tea, whether it's soy, whether it's tomatoes, whether it's stone fruit, peaches and plums. There's a plethora. In fact, I read about more than 100 different foods in my book, Eat to Beat Disease, that actually have various abilities to impact on angiogenesis towards health. Now, what I think is really amazing is how foods can be used during cancer treatment. And the reason that's so poignant, and I think for people listening who may know somebody undergoing cancer treatment right now, I mean, look, you're a doctor, we're both doctors. How many times has a patient who has cancer asked us very earnestly, hey, doc, I've got cancer, I'm getting treated, I'm getting my chemo, but what should I be eating? Is there anything you can advise me to, right? That's such a common question.
Yeah.
It's a question that almost every cancer patient asks their doctor, and it's a question that almost no doctor can answer. So the typical response that a patient gets is incredibly frustrating and aggravating to them, because the doctors just say, yeah, you know what? Either they say, I don't know, there's nothing out there because no evidence on food can help, or they say, go eat whatever you want, go eat some junk food or some fast food because at least you get some nutrition. The most important thing is you don't lose weight. Well, actually, science has said both of those things are not true. Number one, actually cutting down on your caloric intake during cancer treatment actually reboots your health defenses to fight cancer. So intermittent fasting and manipulating your metabolism by lowering caloric intake actually is an anti-cancer strategy, number one. Number two, actually, there are certain foods you can eat that actually can help you fight cancer. And the best, most compelling examples all have to do with your health defenses. So there is the newest form, most profound form of cancer treatment that's a biggest advance in 100 years for cancer treatment is immunotherapy. And immunotherapy, which is used everywhere, UK, North America,